Alright, this is a suburban deer call, archery. I'm going to turn on the device. I'm using the tracking nock. I'm going to hit the scan button. It will search for the available nocks. I don't remember which one I was using. Alright, so I must have used 3. I'll turn the light on. Alright, so it's telling me the direction and the signal strength. So I will start heading toward the arrow. Signal strength is getting stronger. Arrow direction is the same. Alright, now to show you the directional ability, you're going to see the directional arrow pop up above the dog's back here. We're growing in strength. We're at roughly 60 now. Alright, so there's a directional arrow right there. Now I'm going to turn. Now you see how the arrow's in front of it, now the arrow's behind me. Now I'm facing away from the animal. And see how the arrow is now changing. Now it's in front of the dog's nose, behind the dog. I'm going to turn around. It's moving, the directional arrow. As I rotate, see now it's behind the dog's tail. I will direct it toward the deer now. There's quite a blood trail here. It's a pretty impressive blood trail. But in the event that you don't have a blood trail to follow, the nock itself can lead you to the animal. Here again. And then of course the device itself, right now it's saying that I am at 91%. So I'm getting very close. Now as I stand here it changes to 99%, and that's because I'm standing directly over the animal. And now you will see the bright flashing strobe of the device, and based on the amount of blood in the mouth, it's clearly a double lung hit. So here I am in the daytime, I don't need as much of the bright strobe, but at night you could see the advantage of the bright strobe as well as the direction and signal strength the device gives. So this is a very large adult Wisconsin doe that I've removed as part of the suburban deer culling program for the city and the town. Anyway, that was using the XTN nock by Kirsch to track this deer. So here you can see the tracking nock barbed into the animal with the wires. The wires are keeping it in. And on the outside, you can see the device is latched on. I try to pull it out. It is stuck. It's not coming out of the animal. And you can see the blinking strobe on there as well. And here is the method of turning it off. So there is a magnet in the nock turning tool. I will pass the magnet onto the device. That then ends the device Now I put it back in the charger after washing it up, and it's reusable. Now that I've processed the deer, have it hanging, I cleaned up the tracking nock. You saw me tugging on it to try to get it out of the hide, and of course that upsets the springs. These springs are sacrificial. I simply will replace them with new barbed springs. All I have to do is remove the set screw holding it in place, take that spring out, put a new spring in place, put the unit back in the charger, and I'll be back in business. As you can see, the metal stopping bracket, the spring steel stopping bracket, did its job. It acts like a leaf spring on a car. When it impacted the ribs that you saw on the deer, I hit a rib going in, rib going out, that acts as a cushion, transferring the load to the aluminum shoulder without transferring the load to the plastic fin. All of this load on this spring and this spring get transferred right to the unit, make it slip out of the back of the arrow, and make the unit very durable. I've had a lot of success and no broken units since the addition of this stopping bracket. So it worked very well. Everything about this deer harvest with this unit was a straight up success.